ocean and see how waterproof this bag really is. What's up guys, and welcome to George the Find. On this channel, we do backpack reviews, men's everyday carry, and a little bit of hunting and fishing. If you're into that kind of thing, please consider subscribing and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. We got something different today, a little bit of different scenery. I'm down here on the North Carolina coast with the family. But I didn't forget about you guys. I was like, man, I'm gonna take a backpack down there just for the beach, just so I can review it for you guys. Now help me out with the pronunciation. This is the Skog Kust. Backpack right here. This is a waterproof backpack, which I got this is in a 25 liters. They make it in a 25 and they also make it in a 30, and they make it in some different colors. So this is a perfect bag for that outdoorsman, that waterman, that fisherman who's gonna take their stuff with them and they wanna keep it protected. They wanna keep their electronics very dry. They wanna keep all their clothes dry. This is the bag for you right here. I looked on Amazon, I was trying to find a waterproof bag, and this one came up, and I was very impressed by the ratings. And then let's run down the specs on this bag. It's made of a 500D waterproof right here. It's a PVC coated fabric. It's super light at 2.5 pounds. And one thing that's different about this pack, that they went and they put some very quality materials on the zippers and the buckles, and we'll see that as we do the review. So let's take a look at this bag from the bottom to the top. So right here in the bottom, you got your little small branding, and I'm gonna mess the name up, Skog Kust, but you can definitely look it up on Amazon. But I really like the branding, very minimal. And if you move up the top of the bag, you have reflective material on the center portion here and around this zipper. This is like a Napoleon pocket where you can slip in some additional items. There's no organization in this pocket. If you unzip it, you're able to stick in your hand, and you got a lot of space. You can see how big this space is. So I would say this has got to be about 13 by 10 or so. This pocket is pretty large, and you do get an AquaGuard zipper right here. But the company says that this Napoleon pocket in the front is not waterproof. It's water resistant or splash resistant, which makes sense. The rest of the interior, the main section of the bag, is waterproof, good for light submerges or shallow submerges, but this front pocket, not so much. Let's move around the side of this bag right now. Right here on the side, you get a D-ring buckle right here, so you can add in, maybe clip in a water bottle. There is no water bottle pockets on the side of this bag, and I don't see that a lot on waterproof backpacks because of the ability to allow water into the bag by stitching a water bottle pocket. So they do compensate you by giving you a D-ring buckle where you can hook in a water bottle and just kind of let it dangle. Let it dangle, guys. And these D-ring buckles are reinforced with some additional denier PVC material, 500 PVC material, and then they're steamed or sealed onto this material, so it definitely makes it a little bit more rugged and it should last well over time. You got actually a buckle on this side, very nice webbing, very fine webbing, like it a lot. And then if you move down to the bottom of the bag, let's go ahead and move down to the bottom of the bag. You can see that they came with another layer of that 500 denier PVC material, which makes the bottom of the bag a little bit more ruggedized. So if you're setting this bag down a lot, you'll be protected, and make sure that it doesn't puncture or anything like that. Now let's take a look at the back of the bag. This is where sometimes the bags kind of fall apart, but you gotta take in mind, this is a budget-friendly waterproof bag. So for what they did, for how much it is, I think this bag is like 50 bucks. For that price, I like what they did with the back panel. Skog, Kust, or however you pronounce your name out there, this is definitely a good way to do your back panel. So you do have some shoulder straps here. They're pretty basic shoulder straps. They do feel good. They're kind of soft. So they're not padded up quite as well, but they do feel pretty good. All right, you do have a sternum strap here, a longer sternum strap, so it should be good fit for most body sizes. So, you know, it's not on a ladder system, it's on a slider system. So you do have, Duraflex buckles throughout this bag. So that's a little step up, a little upgrade that they gave you. So I really appreciate that. And then let's take a look at this back panel. Again, the back panel, I'm highly critical of the back panel because that's where you're gonna get your comfort. That's where you're gonna get how the bag feels for you when you're carrying it. And that's like the most important part for me. So right here, they added some EVA foam, and they do give you some ridges for some breathability. It's a lot better back panels, which I've seen on a lot of waterproof backpacks. So you get those ridges. They've pressed in their logo, Skog Kust. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So definitely feels good. And when I was wearing this bag today, I definitely appreciate the foam and the innovation that they put into this back panel. Right here at the top of the back panel, you do have a grab handle. It's nothing special. It's just turned over webbing and it's sewn. But the webbing itself feels really good. So I think that they did an okay job with the grab handle. Not the best one I've ever felt, but definitely not the worst. Let's talk about going inside of this bag. You actually have two options for you to get inside of the bag. You got buckles on both sides, so you can buckle it down on both sides like this, or you can buckle it in the middle. So undo the buckles on the sides, unroll it. Then you want to roll it down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you take your buckles, turn them over, and then buckle that middle section right there. So that will give you what you need to buckle this backpack down. Or if you like, you can buckle it on the side. So roll it down 3 times and then buckle it on the side, and you do have a cinch strap there, or a compression strap, so you can compress your load and pull that cinch strap. So that's kind of what you have when you buckle it on the side. So 2 ways to get into this bag, or 2 ways to close it. So let's get into the main section. Let's get into the good stuff. This bag says it's 25 liters, but I believe you can fit way more stuff in it than 25 liters. If you unroll it, you see how big and tall this bag is. And then if you open it up, you just have a massive section of space right there where you can put in a lot of different stuff for the beach, for fishing, whatever you're going to do. Definitely just fit it in there and stick it in there. And Skog Kust, if I'm saying that right, I gotta check every time. Skog Kust actually put in some organization inside of the main section where you can store some items. You actually have one big, you're not gonna be able to see, but you got one big zipper pocket in there and then 2 mesh pockets. And those spaces, you know, you definitely can organize your little items that you're gonna carry to the beach or carry for your day on the water. You also get a key keeper inside, so you can attach your keys and know where they're at all times. So what would be a waterproof backpack review if you didn't get it wet? So let's take this bag down to the beach, throw it in the water, and see what happens. Does it stand up to the test of the Atlantic Ocean? Let's go. Right now, we're gonna take this bag, we're gonna use a scientific method that I use all the time for waterproof testing. It's the paper towel test. So I got my paper towel. Very scientific. I had to go to 4 years of school to figure this out. So you take the paper towel, open up the bag, take the paper towel, stick it in, roll it up that 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and we'll close it on the side. Thanks for watching George Define. If you like this video, again, hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and subscribe. Click the bell or the link or whatever down here at the bottom. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so you never miss out on any of my adventures or reviews. See you next time. Peace.